How much does a furnace heat exchanger cost? I think I need to get a new one.
A 1-inch MPT heat exchanger for an outdoor wood furnace is $180. A 16-inch squared outdoor wood boiler furnace heat exchanger is $100 to $200, depending on the BTUs.
Anything to do with furnaces goes up in price along with the BTUs.
A 250,000 British thermal units furnace heat exchanger made from aluminum is $1,400. That's the same price as a 300k British thermal unit furnace made from aluminized steel.
I've never even heard of aluminized steel.
If you get a heat exchanger made out of just steel, the price almost doubles.
Does the design of the heat exchanger affect the price? I know natural gas heaters cost more than the electric versions because you have to bring fuel in and vent waste gas out instead of just plugging it in and connecting to a blower.
Let's say you get a simple coiled air-to-water heat exchanger. Just the tubing and piping for 140,000 British thermal units is $150 to $200.
A lot of the cost in is the metal and effort taken to shape it.
And the way the heat exchanger handles extra BTUs is to have more pipe and more surface area and a larger grid, all of which is more metal that has to be shaped.
I've heard jokes about some brands having a lifetime warranty on the heat exchanger.
First, those warranties only cover the part cost, not the labor to replace the heat exchanger unless it died in the first month you owned it. Second, there are no moving parts, so they almost never fail.
How could a heat exchanger fail?
It could corrode through with rust or whatever they call oxidation on an aluminum heat exchanger.
But they can leak and corrode.
Yes.
So how do they get a lifetime warranty?
Furnaces only last 10 to 20 years, depending on brand, type and make. For example, oil furnaces last 20 years while some natural gas ones are only rated for 10 to 14 years.
So the lifetime warranty of the heat exchanger is at 10 to 20-year term, not my lifetime.
The company won't last that long. But if the heat exchanger doesn't last 5 years despite a lifetime warranty, the warranty will cover the cost of the new $100 to $200 part.
The motors cost that much.
The cost of the repairman driving to your home and showing up to look at it can cost that much. Service charges for just hitting the reset button on the furnace approach $100 in some places.
Can you get used or recycled heat exchangers?
I'm sure there are appliance depots where they hauled off a whole furnace, such as one with a bad motor or ignition, and are selling the old heat exchanger. But then you pay less for a part with less life.
Without a working heat exchanger, I'd warm up to the idea of a cheaper replacement part just to not freeze.